Car thefts are on the rise in our area, and in an Apple Valley News Now exclusive, Richland police are warning of a potential health risk for victims who were able to get their cars back. And a Richland student has been arrested after causing a lockdown at school yesterday. We'll tell you what led to their arrest coming up.
A chilly start to your Tuesday with showers on the way tonight, and we're keeping an eye out for fog. I'll get you prepared with your first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to, Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. It's my Monday.
It is your Monday. You're like me last week.
Exactly.
So your week is just going to zip on by, and you're going to say,
so.
oh, it feels like, it's already Friday? Yeah. Right now it feels like a Tuesday, I got to tell you. But
definitely
chilly outside, but I had frost on my car.
I did too.
But it was very easy to get off.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes. How about you? Was it tough?
I didn't scrape anything. I just I waited.
Oh, that's right. That's your
Yes.
style. All right. Well, it was a little loose. Let's take a look outside. We are keeping an eye out for fog throughout our areas. We do expect some, but not seeing it just yet. We are seeing just a hint in Walla Walla. Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Thanks to the Legends Columbia Point Skycam. We are looking very chilly this morning. Only the Walla Walla and Toppenish areas are in the freezing zone. Other than that, we are below it. So chilly temperatures outside. So here is the visibility. We're at 60% visibility in Walla Walla, 80% in Pendleton. So some patchy fog along the blues. Our other areas are looking okay so far, so we're going to keep a close eye on that. So our highs are going to be chilly, mid to lower 40s as we move along into Tuesday, and it looks like it's going to be chilly heading into Thanksgiving as well. We're going to see mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies, and for Walla Walla, again, keep an eye out for that fog this morning, but chilly conditions abound. So staying cool, patchy fog, and scattered rain tonight. I'll break that down and what you look like for your Thanksgiving travels. That's coming up in my first alert weather forecast. That's coming up.
Richland police say they've gotten more than 24 reports of people trying to or succeeding in stealing Kias and Hyundais in the region so far this month. Years ago, you might hope to get a stolen vehicle back with nothing more than a few dings. But Alyssa Warner reports these days there's a danger that you might not recognize until it's too late. It's a story you'll only see on Apple Valley News Now.
I test anywhere between 10 to 15 to 20 vehicles a week. 98% of the vehicles I test all test positive.
Biomanagement Northwest owner John Stavros says he first found fentanyl in a vehicle while testing a stolen truck in Kennewick about 2.5 years ago.
There was a white powdery residue in a crew cab pickup truck. What they were doing is they had laid out fentanyl and probably meth together, and they were mixing the two on the back seat. And I started noticing a trend from Portland going up the I-5 corridor, and now it's just everywhere.
Everywhere is right. Clearwater Collision and Towing Manager Colton Dean says 9 out of 10 cars they've tested in the past 3 years have come back positive for fentanyl and meth.
One of the things that we wish people knew is that there's just a high chance that there's drugs on the inside. We've had cars that have been stolen for 1 day and it's tested positive for fentanyl. We've had vehicles that have been stolen for 3 weeks and it tested positive. So sometimes it's hard to see when there's actually fentanyl on the inside.
Fentanyl is extremely dangerous. A dose the size of a few grains of salt can be deadly, especially if you don't realize that you've been exposed.
I've had customers that have actually gotten their vehicles out of impound, drove it out, were ecstatic to get the vehicle back, made it back far back as their driveway, their house, and passed out. We have no idea what the levels of purity of fentanyl are in these vehicles. I've seen ones that came back that were extremely high and that you didn't see any residue.
Testing can take a few days, and while insurance often covers the cost, you might have to file some extra paperwork or ask specifically for your vehicle to be tested. But both Stavros and Dean say the extra step is critical.
The big thing I want to emphasize again is for people, if they get their vehicle back, not to get in the vehicle. Don't get in it. Don't get in the vehicle. Don't get in it. So don't get in the vehicle. So it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. It's not worth going inside the car. It's not worth seeing what's in there, what's not in there, checking the glove box. It's not worth going inside the vehicle no matter what the circumstances is until it gets tested for those drugs.
For Apple Valley News Now, I'm Alyssa Warner.
A Richland High School student was arrested yesterday morning for bringing a BB gun onto school grounds. According to authorities, they were called to the school just after 10 a.m. after school security discovered the student carrying the gun in their waistband. The school was placed on lockdown and officers tracked down the student and arrested them. The student was taken to the Juvenile Justice Center and has been expelled from Richland High School. A vegetation fire spread to several sheds, a mobile home, and a commercial building Sunday due to strong winds in the area. It happened just before 5 p.m. on Sunday when fire crews from the Kennewick Fire Department were dispatched to a report of a vegetation fire in the 800 block of West Klamath Avenue. Fire officials say the fences surrounding the structures made access to the fire difficult. There were also safety concerns due to several power lines being damaged in the fire. At least one person was taken to the hospital, and fire officials say not all pets have been accounted for. It took about 2 hours for the fire to get under control, and at this time the cause of the fire is not known. The last sea galley in the country closed down in Union Gap and was set for demolition this week, but Friday night, the building went up in flames. According to Yakima Fire Chief Aaron Markham, because gas and power had already been shut off to the building to prepare for demolition, it's unclear what caused the fire. The chief says he did speak with the property owner, who said they've had issues with people trying to break in since the restaurant shut down. Chief Markham says getting evidence about what caused the fire might be easier said than done.
But unfortunately, when we tore into it to get to the fire because of the roof collapsing, that was the area of origin. So a lot of the evidence about finding it even more detailed of where it started is destroyed.
Markham says investigators are looking for footage from nearby security cameras to see if anyone was nearby or entered the building prior to the fire. Several Pacific Northwest livestock organizations have signed a joint letter requesting the U.S. Department of Fish and Wildlife put a stop to introducing grizzly bears back into the North Cascades. The Washington Cattlemen's Association, the Washington Cattle Feeders Association, the Washington and Oregon Farm Bureaus, and organizations in Idaho, Wyoming, and Montana all signed the letter, along with some federal organizations. One of the letter's major issues is grizzly bears will be a significant risk to the lives of ranchers, livestock, and the lives of the communities. They also claim it will place a financial burden on them due to the cost of grizzly protection for their properties. A judge has ruled that media cameras are now prohibited from the courtroom during proceedings involving Bryan Kohberger, the man suspected of killing 4 University of Idaho students last year. The order states the proceedings will be recorded by the court and the live stream will be posted to YouTube. A coalition of media outlets, including Apple Valley News Now, argued the public has a right to witness the court proceedings. As a result of the ruling, no one in the courtroom will be allowed to record video, audio, or take pictures. The West Richland City Council held a special meeting last night to decide on whether or not to sanction a member of its own council. At least 3 complaints were made against council member John Smart after comments made at this month's City Council meeting in regards to allowing recreational cannabis shops within the city limits. One of those complaints says his comments implied a direct threat against anyone who had a different opinion than his own. Another complaint stated Smart's threats that he would take, quote, appropriate notice of any council member who votes on approving the cannabis shops was a clear violation of the city's values. The City Council is expected to hold a vote today on whether or not to allow recreational cannabis shops. We'll return in just a moment, but first, Jason Valentine joins us live now for another quick look at the weather.
Another calm morning on this Thanksgiving week. We do expect to see shower activity tonight and possibly fog this morning. I'll get you prepared for your Tuesday in my first alert weather forecast coming up.
And as the Yakima Health District reports its first flu death of the season, the federal government is making COVID tests available for free again as respiratory diseases continue to run through the country. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of them in a new Honda. Whether it's taking the gang to the slopes in an available all-wheel drive Pilot, delivering presents in a rugged Passport, or hauling a few toys for yourself in a powerful Ridgeline. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Are your closets overflowing? Is your garage filled with things you no longer need? When you donate to Goodwill, you're not just clearing space in your home, you're creating opportunities for those in need. By donating or shopping at Goodwill, you actively contribute to local employment opportunities and help individuals find work within your community. So donate your gently used items to Goodwill, and together we can transform lives and build a brighter future. Goodwill, your ultimate Black Friday destination.
Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar. We're shaking things up.
Youth ride free with BFT. Check your student ID for the BFT logo. Show it to the driver and ride free. Don't have a BFT logo sticker on your ID? Ask your school how to get yours.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Sleep Shop and Furniture has expanded. To celebrate, all living room furniture is up to 35% off. A queen-size gel mattress for only $399 on hand with immediate delivery. Up to 18 months seamless cash and no credit financing available. Quality furniture, affordable prices.
It's not what you park in your driveway that makes it home. At McCurley, we understand that. And that's why we go beyond the transaction to provide a complete ownership experience. Because it's the people, the experiences, and the memories awaiting you that make it home. And your vehicle is how you get there.
Find your way home in a new, used, or certified pre-owned vehicle from Mercedes-Benz of Tri-Cities.
I can't wait to see Dancing with the Stars celebration of my eras.
Calling all Swifties.
Get ready to sing and dance along to her biggest hits.
Dancing with the Stars, live tonight on ABC and Disney+.
Next live, Cynthia Nixon, plus Carson Kressley, and Live's Thanksgiving Cooking Week continues.
Mark, you've done this before. This is his second time in the kitchen.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back on this Tuesday morning. Well, the Yakima Health District has announced its first flu death in Yakima County. The patient was between the ages of 30 and 49 during the week of November 5th to November 11th. And all the flu tests taken, 8.6% were positive, a spike in just 1 month's time, up from just 1% the week before in October, or for the first week in October. Health officials say the holiday season is when people need to be especially vigilant because of gatherings of people. The U.S. government is offering more COVID-19 tests for free. Residential households can now get 4 individual rapid antigen COVID-19 tests online. If you haven't ordered any tests since the program reopened in September, you can get 8 tests total. Just go to covidtest.gov and submit your order. The tests will start to ship next week. Some of the dates on the tests may show they are expired, but the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has extended those expiration dates. Well, according to the Benton Franklin Health District, there are several places throughout the community that are serving as temporary warming centers as we get deeper into winter. Many buildings offer heating and a safe environment for people during normal business hours. The services have been extended to Benton City, Helotes, Connell, and Basin City. The Health District is partnering with 211 on this project. 211 helps people in need connect with community services like utility, assistance, food, housing, and health. Well, the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, which millions of people turn to for support, is struggling to keep up with demand. That's particularly of concern this time of the year, as the holidays can spark mental and emotional crisis. Since launching in July of 2022, the hotline has gotten 2.5 million calls, and it's expected to receive 6.5 million by the end of the year. But the hotline is still not functioning at full capacity. Experts say the problem comes down to an absence of mental health resources, a lack of awareness, and not enough stable funding. The federal government has invested nearly $1 billion, but in at least half the states, there's no pending legislation to provide financial support to the line. Coming up, environmentalists around the world are worried after the planet broke through the warming limit for the first time. And I'll return with a look at your first alert weather forecast. Hey, that's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Eat big, spend small. Eat that big, oh my, Carl's Cali Classic Charbroiled Burger flavor. In a full meal combo with small fries and a drink for just $5.99. Big, small, win, win.
This may look like a holiday shopping showdown, but it's a Nissan sales event ad.
Get up to $1,000 holiday bonus cash on popular models. Better hurry, these offers won't be back in stock.
When it comes to your loved ones, you want the best care possible. Being home surrounded by the things you love is vital for quality of life. That's where affordable at-home care comes in. We offer personalized home care plans to fit your specific needs. And for all new customers, your first hour is always free. Our experienced, loving, and caring staff is dedicated to serving you. Call us today for a free consultation. At Affordable in Home Care, we do more than just visit.
It's out with Thanksgiving and in with Thanksgetting during the 4-day Black Friday Super Sale at Furniture Row. Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spent and watch the savings add up. And with the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed, it's the perfect time to design a new living room, bedroom, dining room, or fall into a new mattress. Check out doorbusters while they last, plus 6 years, no interest. But hurry, the 4-day Black Friday Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
The updated COVID vaccine is available now and at no cost for most people 6 months and older. If it's been more than 2 months since your last COVID vaccine or infection, it's time to maximize your protection against the latest variants. The updated vaccine reduces your risk of serious illness or developing long COVID symptoms, even if you've already been vaccinated or infected. So schedule your appointment today. To learn more about the vaccine, where to get it, and how to stay safe and healthy, visit takecarewa.org.
Black Friday savings are going on now at Buy-Mart. Our 20-page savings book has the best prices of the year, including a 65-inch Philips 4K Roku TV for just $299.99. That's $130 off. Save $70 on a Midea chest freezer, sale priced at $129.99. Find Chevron 1-gallon diesel oil for $9.99. You save $6. Plus save $50 on a Coleman road trip grill. Store-wide Black Friday savings are going on now at Buy-Mart.
This may look like a holiday shopping showdown, but it's a Nissan sales event ad.
Get up to $1,000 holiday bonus cash on popular models. Better hurry, these offers won't be back in stock.
If you can't resist the flavor of the Carl's Jr. Guacamole Bacon Burger, charbroiled beef, crispy bacon, and lots of house-made guacamole, it's okay. Everyone gives in to the guac. Free guacamole bacon burger with new My Rewards sign-up.
Stacy Lee, she's on your side. Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Very calm morning this morning, and we expect to see calm conditions at least for most of the day, but we do expect some shower activity later on tonight. So our current radar, we have a little bit of cloud coverage coming in, pretty thin layer, but you'll see some stars as well, especially in the Tri-Cities as you're heading out the door this morning if you are leaving before the sun cracks. But we do expect to see more cloud coverage coming in as we move along in our day, and that's going to be coming into our evening hours as we see some shower activity start to amble into our areas. It's going to persist into the morning hours. Luckily, all of our areas will be above the freezing level overnight, so that means this will all be in the form of rain. Then it'll suddenly start to kind of accumulate along the blues as we head into our afternoon tomorrow, and then it's going to move right on past. So just get ready for more of the shower activity to continue to move along as we move into the next couple of days. And I believe my weather computer is stuck, so let's see if we can move it along here. And we do expect to see a little bit of a change. There we go. As we move into tonight, that shower activity will start to move off into the middle part of Idaho into the western part of Montana. So a little bit of, or quite a bit of snow. So if you're traveling through this area as we get into Thanksgiving travel season. We will be seeing quite a bit of snow in those areas, so do be aware of that. So let's take a look at those temperatures. We are going to be right below or at the freezing mark for this time. So just get ready for chilly conditions as you're heading out the door. And again, pretty much you're got to be used to these temperatures. We'll see a little bit warmer temperatures tomorrow morning with that shower activity. So for our highs, we're kind of remaining right below our average, and we're going to continue to get a little bit cooler as we head into our Thanksgiving weekend. Very chilly. The chilliest day of the week will be a travel day for a lot of folks. So just get ready for things to be very, very cool. So wind speeds, they are light this morning as you would expect, though we do have some winds just to the east of the Blue Mountain region. But our wind outlook for our areas is going to be staying very light. So that means the opportunity for seeing some fog or seeing some bad air quality is definitely there. Now visibility right now, we have 60% visibility in Walla Walla. We have 80% in Pendleton. Other than that, we're looking all right visibility wise. We'll keep a close eye on that. Air quality, we've seen a few pockets of moderate air in our areas overnight, but right now we're looking in good. So let's take a look at our highs today. We're going to be in those mid 40s. Look at that, all 45s for Ellensburg, Yakima Valley. As we move into the mid-Columbia, mid to lower 40s as we're starting to cool down even more. And hotspot is Pendleton at 48. So let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. In the 40s until we get to Sunday. We'll see a little bit more cloud coverage in those morning showers tomorrow. Turkey Day, mostly sunny, looking nice. Could still, though, see fog popping up on Thanksgiving. In the Tri-Cities area, morning showers tomorrow, and they'll start late tonight. And look at that cool weekend on the way. And for Walla Walla, going to be seeing cool conditions. 20% chance of a little bit of shower activity on Thursday, Thanksgiving as well. But for today, keep an eye out for some patchy fog. Very chilly this morning, highs mid to lower 40s, and showers expected late tonight into tomorrow morning.
An oil leak off the coast of Louisiana may have spilled more than 1 million gallons of oil into the Gulf of Mexico. The Coast Guard says the leak was discovered Thursday near Plaquemines Parish. Authorities say 3 skimming vessels are working to remove the oil from the ocean's surface. Main Pass Oil Gathering operates the 67 miles of pipeline. The company shut it off Thursday morning. The Coast Guard is still working to figure out the extent of the spill. So far, there are no reports of it impacting the shoreline. The Earth has passed a devastating milestone. The world briefly smashed the 2-degree warming limit for the first time, according to preliminary data. That's the critical threshold scientists have been warning for decades could have catastrophic impacts on the planet. The deputy director of the Copernicus Climate Change Service shared the data, which shows the global average temperature on Friday was more than 2 degrees hotter than the levels before industrialization. While this shows the planet is getting hotter, it does not mean the world is at a permanent state of warming above 2 degrees. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, one of the biggest cannabis advocates in the world announced he was giving up smoke. People were shocked, but it turns out rapper Snoop Dogg's surprise announcement wasn't quite what everyone thought.
If you missed out on getting a McRib in the past, here's your chance to get one before you miss out again. The McRib returns. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Did you see this? It says most people are going to need long-term care that health insurance and Medicare won't cover.
I saw that, and it got me thinking, if I need to pay for home modifications or in-home care, I am not prepared. Are you?
Not really. I mean, whatever happens, I just want to know that I'll be able to get care and stay in my own home as I age.
Right? I want that too. So,
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
One good round deserves another at Zentel Creek Golf Club in Kennewick. Stay warm inside with state-of-the-art golf simulators, or book banquet space for your next family or professional event. Weekends liven up with select live music events throughout the season. Go to zentelcreek.com to find the list of live music options and make reservations for golf, dinner, drinks, and fun all year round.
Okay, so I'm not sure I could even talk about this, but US Cellular has a new deal where you can get literally any Samsung Galaxy for free.
You're so right. That's a totally awesome deal.
And it's just in time for gift giving season too.
My business sense says that's a great deal.
I'm gifting mine to my son.
Excuse me, it's work. Talk to me.
What a boss.
New and current customers can get any Samsung Galaxy free. Get the gift of connection at US Cellular.
This holiday season, celebrate with historic downtown Prosser. On Friday, December 1st, join us for a festive evening of fun for the whole family. Snap a photo with Santa and Mrs. Claus. Watch the live Christmas tree lighting and enjoy food and drink from local vendors. Make merry and celebrate the season with us. Visit historicprosser.com for more information.
This December 1st to 3rd, experience the magic of the season during Walla Walla's Holiday Barrel Weekend. Kick off the weekend with wine, music, and fun at the Barrel Full of Money auction. Then, sip and savor your way throughout the weekend, tasting some of Walla Walla's renowned wines straight from the barrel. And the whole family can enjoy Walla Walla's charming downtown shops, indoor holiday markets, and the dazzling holiday parade of lights. Come join Holiday Barrel Weekend festivities. Visit Walla Walla December 1st through 3rd and taste the season.
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try a new bagel sandwich. With fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion or bacon or sausage, well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back, everyone. It turns out that Snoop Dogg is indeed giving up smoke, but just not the one that he's known for. The rapper sent the internet ablaze last week when he posted on social media that he's decided to give up smoke and proceeded to ask for privacy. Snoop Dogg is a noted cannabis lover, but then on Monday he explained it all.
He took to social media again and posted a video where he announced yet again that he was going smokeless. However, he then revealed that he was partnering up with a Solo Stove, which manufactures a smokeless fire pit. In a press release, Snoop Dogg says he loves a good fire, but the smoke was too much. He added that he is now excited to stay warm with his loved ones.
I feel like people expected this, but maybe didn't.
I know, is he throwing dollar bills in that pot? I'm sure. It seems so genuine. But anyways, it's that time of year. We're going to be seeing a lot of that, I bet. Quick look outside and get ready for a chilly morning. We're keeping an eye out for fog. We have showers late tonight. A lot to talk about. That's coming right up.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, President Biden says negotiators are close to reaching a deal to release hostages from Gaza. And the Biden administration is responding to the latest polls disagreeing with the president's handling of the war in Israel.
In today's Tech Bites, Apple is reportedly set to release its Vision Pro headset in March instead of January as initially believed. Now, Bloomberg says the company needs more time to test the mixed reality device, which has an external battery pack. Vision Pro will cost $3,500. And Tinder is revamping its profile pages in hopes of creating more matches. The changes are also aimed at creating easier starting points for conversations. One new feature allows users to create a quiz about themselves so potential matches can learn more about them. And Amazon is hosting free AI Ready courses. Students will receive 8 courses on Amazon's learning website. They'll learn skills such as the AI technology behind ChatGPT. Now, the goal is to train 2 million people all around the world by 2025. Well, those are your Tech Bites. I'm Morgan Norwood. Have a great day.
When it comes to your hair, ingredients matter. That's why Herbal Essences is packed with naturally derived plant ingredients you love. And none of the stuff you don't. Our sulfate-free collections smell incredible. And leave your hair touchably soft and smooth. Herbal Essences.
Bye-bye cough.
Later chest congestion. Hello, 12 hours of relief.
12 hours? Not coughing? Hashtag still not coughing?
Mucin XDM gives you 12 hours of relief from chest congestion and any type of cough, day or night. Mucin XDM. It's comeback season.
Is that I don't belong to you, and you don't belong to me.
Freedom doesn't wait.
Libre, the original Eau de Parfum Yves Saint Laurent.
At Macy's, the fragrance destination.
The war in Israel continues as Iran-backed rebels in Yemen release video of the hijacking of a commercial ship in the Red Sea. And the wheres and whens of the 2024 presidential debates have been announced. We'll tell you when you can watch the debates coming up.
A chilly start to your Tuesday with showers on the way tonight. I'll get you prepared with your First Alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to Tuesday morning. We have Riley back this morning. Welcome back, Riley.
Thank you so much. This has been the most I've talked since I think I left here on Friday morning.
Well, and why is that?
I had my wisdom teeth removed on Friday afternoon, all 4 of them. And so I've been kind of taking it easy for the last couple of days, and it's been a lot of talking this morning.
Well, you're back in the swing, so we hope you feel okay as we move along in the morning, and hope everybody is safe as we're heading close to Thanksgiving.
Yes.
2 days away.
I can't wait to not eat half of the food there. I can't eat crunchy food for 2 weeks, I read.
Oh my goodness.
I think I live on crunchy food, so it's a little bit heartbreaking.
Well, what's crunchy during Thanksgiving?
I guess I'll see on Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, bean casserole sometimes has those onion things on the top that are always delicious, so maybe that, I don't know. So we'll keep you
We're
up to
chips
date.
fans, you know.
We are, definitely. Let's take a quick look outside. And we have a very calm morning, light winds. We are seeing fog starting to pop up only along the blues so far. Other than that, we're looking at a chilly morning. We're right in those, right at the freezing mark for, well, Walla Walla. Other than that, we are just below it, so very chilly conditions this morning. I had some frost on my car this morning, but it was pretty darn easy to take off, so hopefully that's the case for you. 60% visibility in Walla Walla, 80% in Pendleton. We do have fog in the mountainous areas if you're heading over to the west side, so just a little bit of fog out there, but usually this is the time when we see fog start to get thicker. So over our day today, we are seeing a little bit more cloud coverage because we expect to see very late showers today. Highs are going to be in the mid to lower 40s, so very chilly today for your Tuesday. So let's get you ready for the day. Staying cool, patchy fog, scattered rain tonight. All of that in my First Alert weather forecast is coming up in about 10 minutes.
Now to the Middle East, and another hospital reportedly under fire. ABC's Lionel Moise has the latest.
This morning, a second hospital in Gaza has become a battleground in Israel's war against Hamas, with claims that an Israeli shell hit the second floor, killing at least 12 people. Israel denies that report, but some good news overnight. A senior Hamas leader says a deal to release more hostages seized by the terror group last month is close, although U.S. officials warn the deal, calling for more than 50 hostages to be freed in exchange for a 5-day ceasefire, could collapse at any point.
We believe we're closer than we've ever been, so we're hopeful. But there's still work to be done, and nothing is done until it's all done.
In Israel, frustration boiling over with some families of the hostages claiming their government is more interested in killing Palestinians than saving Jews. More than 1,000 miles away, rebels in Yemen, backed by Iran, releasing videos showing the hijacking of a commercial cargo ship in the Red Sea. The ship linked to Israel, but operated by a Japanese company. The crew captured. Back in the war zone, an update on these premature babies removed from their incubators at a Gaza hospital last week. 28 of the tiny infants are now safely out of Gaza in the care of Egyptian medics, with incubators waiting for them. Some have been reunited with their mothers for the first time since birth. Lionel Moise, ABC News, New York.
An Israeli defense official says thousands of Hamas fighters have been killed in the fighting. Israeli troops will soon move into southern Gaza, but are promising more targeted operations there. Democrats appear to be divided when it comes to the Israel-Hamas war, and a person's age may reflect where they stand. That's according to a recent Quinnipiac poll. In all, 56% of Democrats and Democratic-leaning voters approve of President Biden's handling of the conflict. But when you break it down by age, the poll shows only 24% of those younger than 35 approve of how Biden is responding to the war. That compares to 77% of those 65 and older who approve of Biden when it comes to the issue. And that divide is also apparent when it comes to which side they sympathize with more, Israelis or Palestinians. Nearly 3/4 of Democrats younger than 35 said Palestinians, while 45% of Democrats 65 and older responded with Israelis. Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre addressed those numbers Monday.
We're not going to govern by polls here. We're going to, or poll numbers. We're going to focus on delivering for the American people. That's going to be our focus. We're going to focus on how the president's going to, we believe, continue to deliver on what the American people sent him to do.
But the administration claims that doesn't mean Biden is ignoring young voters. Jean-Pierre says he's trying to get them student loan relief and is working on economic issues more broadly. Time to mark your calendars. The Commission on Presidential Debates announced the 3 dates and locations of the 2024 presidential debates. The first presidential debate will take place on September 16th at Texas State University in San Marcos, Texas. The second debate will be held at Virginia State University in Petersburg, Virginia on October 1st, marking the first time a historically black college or university will host a general election debate. The third and final presidential debate will take place more than a week later on October 9th at the University of Utah in Salt Lake City. The commission also announced the one and only vice presidential debate will take place on September 25th at Lafayette College in Easton, Pennsylvania. More details about the moderators and formats will be announced next year. Jason Valentine joins us now for a quick look at your weather forecast.
It's a chilly Tuesday morning. We're keeping an eye out for fog as well. We're getting close to Thanksgiving. I'll help you out with your travel plans in my first alert weather forecast coming right up.
And with more people expected to drive this Thanksgiving than last year, we'll give you a few ways to get a few more miles between stops on your next road trip.
This holiday season, do more together in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups, or get $5,250 total value on this Silverado with a TurboMax engine. See your community Chevy dealers.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
All aboard the Pend Oreille River Express for an awesome journey.
Coach cars are original Pullman cars. This was built in about 1920.
Fly the Northwest.
It's worth coming out to see.
Apple Valley News Now at 6 tonight.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, plus save up to $800.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at GoKubota.com.
Did you know Ustria Health has 3 full-time board-certified orthopedic surgeons? Pain in your hands, knees, hips, or shoulders can reduce your quality of life. Orthopedic doctors repair bone, joint, ligament, and tendon injuries, which can relieve debilitating pain. Our surgeons treat tendonitis and carpal tunnel, repair broken bones and fractures, and replace painful, worn-out joints, putting you back in motion. Ustria Health, exceptional rural health care close to home.
Have you ever had a day like this?
days are why we got in the game. Kapuza Lighty, accident injury lawyers.
Thanksgiving is November 23rd, and Honey Baked Ham has exactly what your gathering needs. Whole turkeys, fully cooked and perfectly seasoned, just heat and serve. Turkey breasts, deliciously smoked or oven roasted. Or our famous slow-cooked spiral-cut hams, hand-glazed and caramelized to perfection. Complete your feast with one of our incredible sides and delicious desserts. So many choices! Honey Baked Ham on Columbia Center Boulevard in the Planet Fitness Shopping Center. Or call 509-579-5855. Put Honey Baked Ham on your table this year.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
Welcome back on this Tuesday morning. Well, if you're driving for your Thanksgiving holiday destination, get ready for a break at the pump. Gas prices are expected to be at their lowest level since 2020. But as you know, road trip costs can add up quickly. Cole Higgins has 5 ways to get better mileage and save money if you're hitting the road.
More than 49 million people are expected to hit the road this Thanksgiving holiday. According to AAA, that's up 1.7% from last year.
The demand for travel just continues to go up year after year, and this Thanksgiving is no exception.
And drivers will be greeted with a welcome sight at the gas pump. Gas prices are tumbling fast across the country. According to GasBuddy.com, national average Thanksgiving gas prices could hit their lowest levels since 2020.
Overall, Americans are going to be greeted with gas prices that on average are about 45 cents lower than what they were last year.
Despite the break at the pump, road trip expenses can add up. So what can you do to minimize costs? Gas Buddy has these 5 tips. First, plan your trip well. The state where you fill up will impact prices, and those costs add up every time you fuel up.
Some states like California, the average is still $4.95, while some states like Texas are almost $2 a gallon lower at about $2.75 a gallon.
Number 2, watch your speed. Slowing down even a few miles per hour on the highway can increase your fuel efficiency. 3, shop around. Don't just pull over at the nearest station, and use apps to help you find the cheapest gas near you.
It always can pay to shop around, especially with prices now declining for 9 straight weeks. Some stations are lowering their prices much quicker than others.
4, take advantage of perks. Consider signing up for loyalty programs to get discounts or use a rebate credit card. And finally, pay in cash. Some stations offer cash discounts. I'm Cole Higgins.
And preparing for a Thanksgiving feast isn't going to, well, leave you a little bit in your wallet. The American Farm Bureau Federation, says the price tag on the food items needed for Thanksgiving this year is a little less expensive compared to last year. The turkey stuffing, vegetables, and if you're in the South, macaroni and cheese needed to feed 10 people this Thanksgiving costs an average of $61.17, according to the American Farm Bureau Federation. While that is 25% more expensive compared to 2019, it's a 4.5% drop from 2022. The AFBF says people in the Midwest have the least expensive meal on average, followed by the South, the West, and the Northeast, respectively. Coming up, brotherly love was on display in Kansas City last night, where Jason and Travis Kelce faced off in a Super Bowl rematch. We'll have a few highlights from Monday Night Football, and I'll return with your first alert weather forecast. Folks, let me get you ready for your Thanksgiving week. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Allen Brecky Law Offices emphasizes the rights of accident victims and can answer your questions, such as how long do you have to file a claim? Who's legally liable to pay your medical expenses? Are you getting a good settlement from the insurance company?
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
may look like a holiday shopping showdown, but it's a Nissan sales event ad. Good thing my Rogue has intelligent all-wheel drive.
So does my Altima.
Get 2.9% financing for 60 months on Rogue, plus get up to $1,000 holiday bonus cash on popular models. Better hurry, these offers won't be back in stock.
Home design and remodeling can be overwhelming. At Premier Woodworks, we are with you throughout the entire project. Our in-house designers and project manager will help you design the space of your dreams. Whatever the size of project, Premier Woodworks will help maximize your space and turn your vision into reality. Visit our website, premierwoodworksllc.com, or stop by our newly remodeled showroom at 109 North Washington in downtown Kennewick.
Right now, save big at Meredith Furniture. Buy one recliner and get the second one free, with recliners on sale as low as $5.99 and the second one free. Choose from many different styles and colors. Come into the store for more details. Prices like this won't last forever. Relax in comfort with not just one, but two recliners. That's right. You don't want to miss this buy one, get one free event at Meredith Furniture while supplies last. Meredith Furniture on South First in Washington, right next to Hobby Lobby.
Black Friday savings are going on now with Bi-Mart's latest membership savings book posted at Bi-Mart.com. It's 20 pages of great store-wide savings. Save big at Bi-Mart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
You know, there's no substitute for hands-on experience. Over the years, I've probably turned and read every one of these pages. This may just look like a pile of papers waiting to be shredded, but to you and your loved ones, it represents a wealth of trusted experience.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Very calm conditions out there. We're not seeing too much fog. We were expecting quite a lot of fog this morning and just not showing up. So that is some good news for most of your commutes, but it's starting to build up along the blues. Seeing a little bit of cloud coverage coming in. We do expect more cloud coverage tonight. Still quite a lot of stars out there if you're heading out right now. Let's take a look at that futurecast, and we should see some on and off sunshine for today. But as we get to our overnight period and into tomorrow morning, we're going to see building showers, and it's going to be moving along to the southeast as we move along in our day tomorrow. So shower activity, especially in the blues, possibly even until around noon. Then we'll see nicer conditions as we head into Wednesday evening and our Thursday, our Thanksgiving. So as we look at AM Wednesday rain, this is what we're looking at tomorrow morning, and that is going to continue to move on into the middle part of Idaho and to the western part of Montana. So that means if you're traveling in those areas tomorrow, quite a lot of snow is expected. So be very, very careful if you have family coming in from that area as well. So let them know. So temperatures, we are remaining pretty chilly. Just a bit above the freezing level or at it for Toppenish and Walla Walla. Other than that, we're just below the freezing mark. Cool spot, yet again, is Ellensburg at 25, not 35. So as we're looking at our temperatures for the week ahead, we're going to be below our average, and we're going to slowly but surely continue to move down into our weekend. We do expect to see upper 30s for many of our cities by the time we get to our weekend. And of course, Sunday is a travel day for most folks, so just be prepared for very cold temperatures. So wind speed, we are looking at light winds yet again, and those light winds will continue as we head into the next work week. So that means we could be seeing fog or air quality issues pop up really at any time. So right now we are finally seeing 20% visibility in Walla Walla, 80% visibility in Pendleton. So be careful, give yourself a little extra time in Walla Walla, and we could see fog start to pop up in our other regions. Air quality concerns, we've seen a few moderate pockets overnight, but nothing right now, so that is definitely some good news. Here's our highs today. 45s are pretty much the name of the game. All of our areas are going to be 45 or a little cooler for the Mid-Columbia. And in the blues, we're looking at our hot spot, Pendleton, at 48. So 7-day forecast, we're going to remain in the 40s until Sunday for Yakima. Mostly sunny skies for your Thanksgiving. Again, shower activity possible tomorrow morning. Overnight lows, besides overnight tonight, will be in the 20s and the lower 20s by the time we get to our weekend. Tri-Cities area, mid to lower 40s through Friday, upper 30s starting on Saturday. Morning showers tomorrow, looking nice for your Thanksgiving. Overnight lows getting to the mid-20s by Friday late night. And in Walla Walla, morning showers tomorrow, and then 20% chance, just a hint of shower activity on your Thanksgiving Day itself, and then much more sunshine into our weekend. So for your Tuesday today, we're going to see partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies into the evening, then those showers overnight into tomorrow morning. Keep an eye out for fog this morning, especially in the Walla Walla area.
Now to the story behind the romance. Travis Kelce is opening up about how he landed a date with Taylor Swift. But amid all the talk about his budding romance, Kelce ran into some trouble on the football field last night. Here's ABC's Lionel Moise.
Brotherly love was on display in Kansas City last night, where Jason and Travis Kelce shared a hug and a laugh after older brother Jason and his Eagles beat Travis's Chiefs. The Kelce's parents on hand, with mom Donna wearing her signature Chiefs and Eagles jacket, but not there, Travis's girlfriend Taylor Swift, as she tours South America.
Swift is nearly 5,500 miles to the southeast in Rio, performing on her Eras tour. I asked her Chiefs beau Travis Kelce how's he's adjusting to all this attention. He said, "We're having a great time. We're both happy, enjoying life."
Here's Mahomes, and there he is. Kelce right on cue.
Travis scored in the second quarter, but late in the game, a big disappointment. He fumbled in the fourth quarter just as Kansas City was trying to extend their 17-14 lead, eventually losing 21-17. But what's not a disappointment, the brothers' fame off the field. Jason's docuseries following his life at home became the most watched documentary on Amazon Prime. And the brothers' podcast surging in popularity while discussing Travis's new relationship with Swift.
How does it feel to officially be the guy on the Chiefs?
You mean karma?
Karma, that's right.
Travis opened up to the Wall Street Journal about courting Swift, acknowledging he had people playing Cupid, including members of Swift's own family, and he got lucky enough to get her to reach out. The couple connected over their similarities. Travis saying, "Her team is her family. I think she has a lot of those values as well, which is right up my alley." Calling Swift hilarious and a genius, Travis added, "Obviously, I've never dated anyone with that kind of aura about them, but at the same time, I'm not running away from any of it."
But last night it was Jason Kelce's night. The Eagles' win marks the first time Jason beat Travis in their NFL careers. When we come back, a married couple from North Dakota explains how the lost art of letter writing led them to each other more than 50 years ago.
Honey, that was my brother. Can we bring him dinner tomorrow? He's been having a hard time since his accident.
Of course. I know it's been tough. There's so many costs that his insurance doesn't even cover.
I know. The ramp to his front door, transportation, meal preparation. What if something happens to one of us?
We should plan to sit down soon. We can look through the long-term care benefits that we're earning with WA Cares.
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
This morning, Leonardo DiCaprio on GMA.
What do you want to do before you turn 50? Good question.
So how did Leo answer that? This morning, your best morning starts with Leo and Lily Gladstone on GMA. Right?
I mean, we're obviously not going to argue.
At Spec Buick GMC, we love Black Friday deals, and that's why we're giving them to you all month long. Get your best deal on a new Sierra, a stylish Terrain, or any one of our hundreds of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Many new vehicles are marked down with holiday bonus cash deals and have special low interest rates too. With no payments until February, great rates and Black Friday deals every day. Why wait? Spec Buick GMC, a family automotive tradition since 1912.
Is Medicare planning the last thing on your list? If you're approaching retirement age, contact the professionals at Stand Fortier Insurance Services and get answers to all your Medicare insurance questions. Let Stand Fortier guide you through the Medicare maze. Stand Fortier Insurance Services, bringing clarity to the complex.
Thanksgiving is November 23rd, and Honey Baked Ham has exactly what your gathering needs. Whole turkeys, fully cooked and perfectly seasoned, just heat and serve. Turkey breasts, deliciously smoked or oven roasted. Or our famous slow-cooked spiral-cut hams, hand-glazed and caramelized to perfection. Complete your feast with one of our incredible sides and delicious desserts. So many choices! Honey Baked Ham on Columbia Center Boulevard in the Planet Fitness Shopping Center. Or call 509-579-5855. Put Honey Baked Ham on your table this year.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now, through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,400 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
The Pend Oreille River Express, tonight at 6.
All right, let's head closer to home on this Tuesday. Very mild morning. We are seeing foggy conditions in the Walla Walla area so far this morning. Chilly with late rain for all of our areas. Very late, probably around midnight or so. And we'll be seeing things kind of change as we head into tomorrow after the morning hours. We're going to see much drier conditions as we head into Wednesday afternoon and hopefully for your Thanksgiving, though we have a 20% chance of a little bit of shower activity in the Blue Mountain region. Our other areas are looking to stay quite dry. Mid to lower 40s for the Mid-Columbia. It is chilly, and in the Blue Mountain region, our cool spot, well, it is Boardman at 43, but it matches the Tri-Cities. So get ready for a chilly Tuesday ahead.
The power of the pen. In the case of one couple from Killdeer, North Dakota, it led them to a life of love and happiness. Jody Kurzman shares the couple's heartwarming story.
Dear Wayne,
these old letters are a trip back in time.
I've thought about you so much.
For Susie and Wayne Wing.
It's been so long since I've heard from you.
Susie and Wayne's letters.
How are you?
Date back to 1967.
As always, Susie Scarborough.
Wayne was drafted into the Army and sent to Vietnam.
I ended up to be a generator operator.
His sergeant sent a letter to his hometown newspaper in Texas, asking people to write to the men in his unit.
My girlfriend and I decided, let's write and just see what happens.
Susie's letters originally went to Sam McCluskey. When she sent a picture of herself, Wayne asked if he could write her back.
Good Lord just meant me to do it.
Wayne and Susie exchanged letters the whole time he was in Vietnam.
It was just something to do.
The letters continued when Wayne spent a year at Travis Air Base in California. When Wayne got out of the service, he made a detour to Texas to see Susie before returning to his family's North Dakota ranch.
I wanted to go back home and be a rancher.
Susie moved to Georgia and the two lost touch. Until one day, she decided to try and find Wayne.
If not, I'd like to hear from you.
She sent a letter addressed to Wayne Wing, Killdeer, South Dakota.
No zip code, no nothing. I just wrote it to Killdeer, South Dakota. And he got it. Now, if that ain't a sign from God saying we're supposed to be together, I don't know what is.
It's Killdeer, North Dakota.